Tsautandika ni lumasaba isi bamasaba ali balafo bakaniho mukadodi media house angulo besha lero nga huli ni bahulu befe bahulira bye scouts mushirimba shefe shembale ni Uganda nga shirimba papa ho bakanira mwanya lohutsa namanye mwabeni bikali byesi mubereho ni bamayi era batsosomesa ibindu bikali bani lubusano lwayo lutsa hubotsi na hutya burangisiro sabiti ne bahulunga betsile batsosomesa bikali era bakanira mwanya lohwitsa. Dear viewers who are out there in the studio of Kadodi Media House, today we have our guests from the Scouts for Fraternity who are here with us. They are talking about patriotism. You know, it is a program of the government where we are training our younger people to understand how they should love their own country. I'll give the team leader to speak to us, introduce himself, and the team also introduces. Then we get started. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, webulebe Kadodi Media ni bali hurekeresa bali hubonebula fuyoshina hasimile nabi hubona huli muhwaniriza huitsa mu kuna halondo ino aya Kadodi Media. Sebananga wa Malwa Augustine ndi commissioner wa scouts mu shirimba sha Mbale City ate nabangiganihira ba scout mu Elgon region yose nga batangaza programs muje chinesi chibanga chikenda mwanya nabi bikala kutsa kuyongerayo bali basi byongera kuyintroduce.
Yes, papa.
Apa wanyaraho hwakanaho Kadodi Media salisina tusubira samu habikola in the district executive commissioner wa Mbale district wanyara
hwakanira papa.
Sekama sina kakai Vanessa n'abasimire nabi kuhanirizano sendi patrol leader wa St. Paul's College Manya
Hwakanira. Yes.
Amasina kange nesina mwasishadia patrol leader Mbale SS.
Hubakanira ba nibo bebirifa bali mu studio angulo besha lero baulire ba commissioner ba patrol leader team leader nenga bahulu ba scouts ni babantu befe bahusomisa ibintu bye kwilinda ibintu bye hukana linambwa lyo ninje lisuwilindamo byese bari preventive ibintu bifana biri ona bahugata lufuti ni lumasaba Kadodi Media official ye lumasaba ne audience yefo babantu bahulira sebula fiye bafura bawulira luwanga oba lufuti lweshingereza kale hona bahugata hubone hina sheso hokaniho. What I'm saying that we are going to mix our languages to see that we speak English and our local language. Kadodi Media is branded for local language, but we have the audience which listens to the English language. In the studio, I'm Godwin Mubuya, the moderator of this evening session, where we are going to learn a lot from the team which is in the studio. And at the very time, I will not waste any time. I'll invite the chief team leader to tell us scouts means what to a local person who is out there. Two, why do we need people to be patriotic in our society? You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this. Once again, I want to say thank you for hosting us at Kadodi Media, and I would be, for audience and the people that we work with, I would like to request that Kadodi Media would allow us to see that we use English at this moment. So scouting basically is an educational movement, non-political, non-governmental, and non-religious association of the young people in Uganda and the whole world. Our founder is called Lord Smith Baden-Powell, and he was the founder of scouting in the whole world. Basically, scouting helps our young people to learn different skills, which, for example, we have pioneering skills. Those people who have visited us at Mbale College, where we're having the 2026 camp, which started on 24th, which is ending on 28th. You do, for those ones who have visited the campsite, you will see what the young people are really doing. They're doing amazing things. And what you see, all the construction that you see at those campsites, those are what we call, it's what we call pioneering. yeah, the young people use the skill of on ropes to build different structures that last for long. Uh, at that campsite, our young people are also able to learn on how to plan if at all they are given a portion or a land to see that they develop it. And when you reach there, these people were given some plots which they have developed them into different perspectives. They have built there from the main houses going to up to the toilet, you know. So you understand the whole of that process, and you know what's in a home. So these young people appreciate these kind of skills. Our young people have been able to also acquire skills in networking. When they work with other schools, they are staying in harmony. That's a country of its own, and through that we realize that we are teaching these young people to become good citizens of Uganda, and that's what we call citizenship. So they are able to appreciate the role of a citizen in the country, and also as a young person, as a youth, through this kind of trainings that we are having with them at St. Paul's College, they will able to, they're also learning on what's their role as a young people towards the development of Uganda. Statistically, I want to tell you that 70%
Yes.
of of Uganda population are the young people aged below 30 years. So, which means that 30% are the elders. So this shows that the young people are the ones who are more than the elders in Uganda, which means that these young people can make any decision when they are not guided very well, and it can become disastrous. We are also coming to understand that 83% of the youths in Uganda are unemployed. And because of this, when we are having sessions with these young people, we are training them to become leaders, to become entrepreneurs. Whenever you're a leader, you come up with different solutions that to the challenges that are facing this country. And we have talked about unemployment. Now, when you talk about unemployment, we want to bring that aspect of being entrepreneurs. So these young people are learning skills in entrepreneurship. They're making products, liquid soap products. They're learning how to do brick making at the site. This afternoon we have been building a well in the community, and that's leadership. We have been in Amanyonyi, in a village called the Budo Cell in Amanyonyi. We have been building a well today. This shows that these young people have learned that aspect of being leader and are responsible about the what? About their community. So when we come back to the side of entrepreneurship, I've said that whenever you're an entrepreneur, you start an enterprise that creates a job opportunity for you and also creates job opportunities for other people. This Kadodi Media, I want to tell that it's a social enterprise. However much helps people to get information, but at the end of it all, you realize that they have to earn something out of what they are doing as an enterprise. So a social enterprise, it deals with impact. But entrepreneurship, when you talk about entrepreneurship, you're talking about profits. But when you talk about social entrepreneurship, we're talking about what? About the impact, which what now you are creating. You have hosted us here, and we are talking to the masses about scouting. And really, you've not asked us for anything. So we want to really appreciate you for that. So another thing that the young people are learning in our campsite, they are learning how to be resilient. Through camping, you realize that these people are sleeping in tents. They're not sleeping in houses. And at home, sometimes even you're sleeping in a house, but you see that someone adds like 5 padlocks. But here, people are sleeping in a tent built by themselves. So realize that these young people are going to grow as very strong, confident, and resilient what? Young people. We are talking about environmental conservation, tree planting. Our young people are learning these skills, and we are, as we talk, by the time we leave Mbale College, we need to have planted around 1,000 trees to live in that community as a conservation program. So Scouts are conservatives. They conserve nature and they respect nature. Anything that is in our environment, we respect it so much. The young people are going to learn how to do firefighting, and this is through fire extinguishers, because these fire extinguishers have been established in schools, but people have not been trained. So scouts are going to go through this training within this camp, and they will be able, in case of any fire outbreak within their schools, these young people will be able to put that fire off with immediate effect because of the skills that they have as the scouts. the young people are also learning about the issues that temporary, we can call them contemporary issues. For example, the political issues, those issues that are affecting us. These young people are going through it, are going to go through this. And also, uh, when you talk about the level of graduation in Uganda, you realize that 40,000 young men and ladies graduate from different universities in Uganda. But when these people leave school, how are they leaving school? Some of them went to school to only read books. And actually, I want to say this: some parents, some school heads or institution heads,
Yes.
that they say that the co-curricular activities waste children's time. I want to tell them on this camera that co-curricular, that's not a wastage of time, because it helps these young people to energize, to re-energize. Sitting in class all throughout, it doesn't mean that you're going to it's reading and passing. Some of us who have been, I have been a scout. I want to give an example. I've been a scout ever since I joined I started my studies from primary. I've been a scout. Secondary, I've been a scout. At the university, I have been a scout, and I have been actually a leader in through different capacities. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm today seated on media with with our former guild president of Uganda Christian University, the, the Mr. Godwin. He was the president. Now, today he's here talking about the issues that are affecting our community. So, we are saying that when we engage these young people into this kind of engagements, they open up their minds. They become very creative in thinking and in doing their things. Everything that a scout does is very, very unique. You realize that if you put two people, a scout and any other ordinary student in a certain community, you realize that a scout will come out exceptionally, and the other ordinary student will also remain as an ordinary what? An ordinary student. So we are saying that scouting is the only basis where young people can learn these skills: being patriotic, loving your country, loving your soul, loving your culture. You know, everything that's under patriotism. Our young people are going to go are going through such kind of skills. So by doing this, we are building a generation that is more sustainable and resilient. In case of any challenge, we believe that the scouts, the young people have gone through the scouting activity. And actually, I want to tell you that most people
Yes,
in
please.
different sectors
Yes.
have gone through patriotism. If
Right.
you look through, people have gone in forces. Actually, as I talk right now, in Mbale City here, we have around three people who were scouts, and by the time they were finishing their senior four, they went for these trainings, they went for the interviews, and they went through. Actually, they are passing out. It's just unfortunate that they are passing out delayed, because they anticipated that maybe the pass out would be maybe early, maybe on 25th May, but the thing has changed. But we expected them to come and also share the experience with the scouts in the camp so that they can inspire them. You know, when we talk, people don't believe, but when those scouts come here, the right now we have one who is who is the police, and then we have two who joined UPDF, and these are people from Mbale City. They have been scouts. So we thank so much also the government to seeing that we strengthen these activities. I want to also thank the office of the city education officer, who are managing the education systems in this city. They have really supported the scouting activities. The head teachers have supported the scouting activities. We have the chairman for head teachers forum, the secondary school, Mr. Biera Moses, the head teacher of Mbale says, who is the chairperson of all head teachers of secondary school. He has done a lot to see that head teachers appreciate this program. We have Mr. Sanya Andrew, who is our who is the head teacher representative for primary schools. He has done a lot to mobilize the private schools. We have our chairperson for scouting in Mbale City, Honorable Matthias Navtele, who uh, is our chairperson council. He has done a lot to inspire young people, because when anytime he comes and is talking to the young people, you realize that this is a person whom actually any other person would feel like they want to listen to him. Yeah. So and actually we are expecting him. He did not come during our opening session for this ballistic camp, but he has promised to come during the parade. So actually, for if people outside there and you feel like you want to be part of this parade, you want to watch the scout parade on Sunday at 2, we shall be having the parade, and all the stakeholders of Mbale City Scouts Council, they will all be at Mbale at St. Paul's College Mbale. So we want to invite all of you. We have Honorable Samuel Watulasu, who is the treasurer for Mbale City Scouts Council, who is fully also going to be part of that. We have Utman Mugoya, who is also from the son from this area. Is the deputy chief commissioner of Uganda Scouts Association. He will also be at the site. So we want to encourage that let us come and listen to these inspirational people. So when you talk about scouting, don't look at Wamalu or Augustine as the state commissioner, but who are the people behind this person? Because the people that I've mentioned are the ones who are making scouting a success in Mbale City and Elgon region. We have the regional coordinator, Mr. Okut Sam. Yeah, he'll also be there. He's currently in Soroti, trying to run some programs for scouting. But we also expect them to be here. So let us be there. And I know what we are going to learn from there is really going to be very interesting, and is going to be for the good of this nation.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. You have given us elaborate way of what Scouts is, what the patriotism movement is. We are now just getting to our guests also in the studio. Your impact. You are just going to give us at least one impact or two. What do you think Scout has impacted in you that it can impact another person who is out? I'll start with my sister here.
On my side,
Yes.
Scout has taught me to be confident
Yes, confident.
in the way that
Mm.
I can even manage problems such as fire outbreaks. I can manage them because they've taught me
To
how to manage
manage, yeah, the fire.
the fire
Mm.
by using of extinguishers,
Mm.
thick blankets,
Mm.
and so on.
Next time we shall have some thick blankets to show us so that we are also proactive in doing that.
Yes.
Let me go to my brother here, then I'll come to my sister here. For you, Scouts has impacted you in which way? So that the community can also get impacted and
Thank you very
inspired.
much,
Yes.
Bwana moderator.
Mm.
Being a scout,
Yes.
you know, I joined scouting when I was in primary,
Mm.
secondary, and even at the other levels.
Mm. Yes.
Being in scouting, you know, there is where they say a scout makes good use of his time.
Mm.
I'm really very sure that whatever I do portrays scouting, because personally I'm a veterinary officer,
Yes.
and because of scouting, I'm able to serve my clients
Mm.
in time.
So you use
Whoever
the opportunity which lies ahead
yeah,
of you.
yes,
Yeah.
because you see, when you look at whoever calls on my phone, you know, in veterinary activities, when somebody calls you, that means that person is in need of your service, and the more you delay, you will cause death, because somebody will call you when the animal is badly off, and he will want your attention.
So you must be on time.
You must be on time. And that's how people have started appreciating my service. But I know whatever I'm doing was all because of scouting. Being a very good time manager, you call on me, I give you 30 minutes, I'm there within 29 minutes.
So you are simply telling us that in Scouts time is one of the key aspects you take.
That is it. Because once you don't keep time, that's the starting of failing in life.
That is wonderful. To our viewers out there, we are continuing with our program. Remember, people who sponsor us, who put money in us, is Mobile Coffee. We have Oboto, we have Onale Information Center. We thank you so much for supporting us to see that we have these people in the studio to give us information. The moderators, we are here in the studio. The proprietor of Mobile Coffee, Munabutele Matthias, we greet you out there that whoever needs him, his contact is always free. You'll find it displayed at a certain time. Just come and take a cup of coffee. Come and tour with them. I'm still in the studio. I'm going to my sister here. How are you impacted under Scouts?
As a scout, I'm impacted in many ways. The first one is being united.
United. You work
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you are not united and social, you won't get the help you need. So
So together we stand.
yeah,
Yeah.
for example, one of you gets an injury and you are there, but you're saying, this one is not.
Mm.
Instead of that, please let us always be united.
Mm.
For this country is not here to for us not to be alone, but we have to be patriotic to each other. Thank you.
Thank you. Viewers out there, abali bulafu bali khukhubona khukhukaniho bindu bya scouts bye basololi befe ni bakhulu befe muli nambo lya Uganda, mwawulile ibindu byesi bafunamo. Mayi umwana wakhubolela ari shichibole shesi ufunamo butwele, butwela nga buliwo fesi khukholela atwela. Bakhubolele bari mu bindu bya scouts nibyo byesi khufunamo khubona khuri fesi khuba ni maso ye economic development, khufunamo byefuna byesi khufunilamo. Commissioner akhubolele ibindu bili bikali byesi khunyala khwasoma. Abandu ba scouts balinda embuka era bapilisa bali bulafu mwesi mwitse mukhwigateho mubone muri khuchendela atwela khwembeka scouts yefe. Khwaramisile imbuka ifiti nabi commission, ne mumbuka efiti muli ni kumukholo lunakhu lwa sabiti nga mukhubirisa abana befe khufunzilanga emulile muli at Mbale college niyesi bakampingile mukampu umwomo khulimo ni abana be kamasomelo kakhali matwela tawe. Okhupilisa oryene efe khuli bulafu us who are out here that we are part and partial of this, and we also be ambassadors to encourage other people to be scoutsmen and women in society. Maybe in 2, 3, 4 minutes you tell us, how do I join, how do I advocate my other children like us who work in public offices, that we encourage our officers to have their children in this.
Thank you, Wanyal Nabi, moderator. I'm gonna oversee Nabi. So first scouting ili in different categories. Kulini wesa wangu holi Cub Scouts. Cub Scouts, these are young children who are at the ages of around the 5 to 10 years, and then we have the Junior Scouts who are around around 11 up to 15, the Junior Scouts. Then we have the Avenger Scouts who range from of course 15 up to around 18 years. And then from there onwards, we have what we call the Rover Scouts. And all these people have their motto. When we talk about the juniors or the Avengers or the Cubs, they have their motto saying that a scout is always prepared. Be prepared. That's our motto. So nothing will get us, and it's a surprise. We believe that everything always come, and you have to handle it the way it has come. So we are always prepared to handle any situation. So young people, we have those categories. So you can join scouting when you're at school through those categories I've mentioned, or you can join scouting after you have finished your institution. Everyone is a scout. I want to give some other examples of some few people who have been scouts. You have heard of the engineer Darlington Sakwa. He's an engineer. He has been a serious scout at Mbale High School. He was a very serious scout, and he's very proud of that.
That's why we have all these younger ones involved in the scouts. So
That's
we
why
need
we
to
have
encourage them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you realize that because of such inspiration, also other people do what? Other people
Come
join. So we want to call upon media houses now, like Kadodi Media. If you the moment you invite us, like, you don't just talk today because we have this event. Continue to invite us. We continue to sensitize our people about this.
You
about
are
this,
free whenever you have some time
about
to
this
come.
about these sessions. Yeah, and I know through these sessions we shall be able to reignite or make some few changes that we think are important for this country, Uganda. Most especially to our young people. Mindset change is the key thing. Mindset has killed this nation. The way we see things, the way we think about things. You know, the way someone see you is not the way someone else will see you. The way someone will see Kadudi Media is not the same way someone else will see it. Me, I will see Kadudi Media as an opportunity because it's helping us give information. But someone else will see Kadudi Media maybe something that is maybe like wastage of time when they are watching some of these scripts. But for us, we are seeing it as an opportunity. So people see things in different ways, but now we want to change people's minds and perception towards some of these things. The other time I was talking about agriculture, where we're encouraging our young people to venture into agriculture. Agriculture is the backbone of this nation, Uganda, because you without a backbone, you cannot walk. And that's why we are talking about coffee. We are here because coffee, a mobile coffee, has sponsored the scouts to be here today to come and talk on Kadodi Media.
Yes.
So that's the agricultural product. So through that, we want to see that we really encourage people to venture into agriculture, and through this, they will be able to do what? To raise the economy of Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Arimudaikendwela twela 1 minute, you just say you greet your people, your favorite people you want to greet. Let me start with my sister.
This greetings goes to my father, the names of Muzamil Ibn Yusuf, and my mother, Angom Madina. I'm thanking our head teacher, Mr. Viera Moses, of supporting us.
To have this.
To have
you know,
this.
I know your Mbale says, and when I see Mbale says, I'm proud of it. I'm super obi, and my head teacher Buyera, wherever you are, we greet you. Let me go to Mbale College.
I send my greetings to my dad, that's Swami Bosco, and my mom, Manesha Juliet. Thanks for the support of bringing me to this favorite school. I also thank the head teacher, Father Dr. Roman Soren, who has encouraged us and enabled so that we should get the materials to use.
Great. All the head teachers, the head teacher of Mbale College, and all the head teachers who have supported us, we say that thank you so much for supporting Scouts, Mr. Sanya, Uthman, name them, all those ones who have supported. Honorable Nabutere Matthias, thank you so much for supporting the Scouts fraternity. We continue asking that you continue supporting, the Almighty will support you too. We are supporting these people. They are the next generation we are going to have in this country. They must love their country, and you can't develop a country without the heart of love. And the only love which can come is through the youngsters whom we should plant the heart of love. Yes, any word to.
Thank you very much, the moderator. As we come to the end of our program, I want to take the opportunity to greet the Mbale people, that's Mbale district, and also use the same opportunity to inform the general public that we are going to also host the Mbale district Scouts camp, which is going to take place at Nyondo PTC playground,
When?
starting from 15th to 19th of July. So everyone is invited, especially those ones who had school dropouts, because our main target, most people target the institutions, but now we are targeting everyone. That at the end of it all, you may have something to learn.
Thank you very
And
much.
then I also want to use the same opportunity to send my regards to my home people, my family members, and my parents, plus the people of Mbale and Misindo, because that's my home district.
Great.
I want to wish you well.
Thank you very well. Commission in 1 minute, then we conclude.
Yeah, I want to thank Kadodi Media for really inviting us and giving us such a good reception. You covered our event and you have followed up, or most especially all the time on our programs, and we want to really say thank you. I want to thank all the supporters who have supported the camp of 2026, and we also invite you on Sunday to come and watch the massive parade of the Mbale City Scouts camp. This camp is we always have it once in a year. Yeah, for the district camps. And actually want to say that 3 schools that are going to win at Mbale College are the ones that are going to represent Mbale City at the national level. 3 primary schools and 3 secondary schools.
That's great.
And we wish all of them success, because we don't know what they're answering. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our visitors in the studio, the producing team, we thank you so much. We want to assure you that on Sunday we shall be on the ground to take interviews on experience of the scouts camping.
Thank you.
And we shall talk to different people to understand the experience and also send our greetings to the world. We also say that as Kadodi Media, we shall always give space. Whenever you have whatever is supposed to be spoken, as Kadodi Media, you'll always be in the studio. We just need to program. I once again say that thank you so much for giving your time to the country, giving this optimum time to see that we speak to our people. The head teachers out there who have supported your schools to be the camp, we thank you so much. I can't break school by school. My head teacher, Buyera, thank you so much. The head teacher of Mbale College for giving us the ground to host this. Thank you so much. We are grateful. We remain committed to serve this country. Whoever has a selling program, building community, come and be with us. Thank you. We remain committed as Kadodi Media. We are supported by our own Mobile Coffee. We wish you the best.